Well, this is certainly a place and a half. My goodness. Okay, well, this bodes poorly right out the gate. There are a bunch of people wearing masks, and they have spears, too. I take it you're not the friendly sorts. That'd be unfortunate. Are you Quecha? Huh? The girl in the white clothes. Is she Queta? Or Quetya? I don't know. Are you? What? Are they talking about me? There's literally nobody else in the general vicinity that matches the description. We're blue rogues. We came across the South Ocean. Yee. You are not Queta, or Quetya. You are the same as the other men from the East. It is best if you leave soon. Cool, other men from the East, that's great. Now we have to deal with trust issues. What did I say? What do they mean, Quetya, and who are the men from the East? Well, they don't really get a choice in the matter because we need their, we need help. So, I have no idea. I don't know what they're talking about. That is the face of a girl that is legitimately very uncertain of what's happening around her. We should meet with the leader of the village. We might be able to explain what's going on here. Also, that trip across South Ocean has depleted our fuel supply. We need to stock up on moonstones if we ever want to leave this place. So yeah, if you want us to leave, you're gonna have to help us. All right, well, let's find the leader of the village. Maybe we'll be able to find some moonstones here as well. Dare to dream. Dare to dream. Oh no, boy, a lot of ladders. I want nothing to do with you. All right, good for you. Joke's on you, jackass. You're just a no-named NPC that has absolutely nothing to do with anything whatsoever. So you get your wish. You literally are a pointless person. You exist for no reason other than to just be kind of a jerk. Sucks to be you. I feel like it's a pretty safe bet that if any of these places do sell stuff, they're not going to. Are you conveniently an elder? No, you're a high priest. Quetya and the people of the East we once confused, but we will confuse the two no more. Very helpful, thank you. I think my favorite part is how much that explained. I can only assume people from the Vala Empire showed up and they messed stuff up, and now they hate and distrust literally anybody whatsoever that ever shows up. I can only assume. Because everything's got to be mightily inconvenient. Can't just give us an inn and a weapon shop. Oh, no. Oh, no, that would be far too easy. No. All right. I went down here because it looked like there was no other way for me to go. Now it just looks like there's literally nothing down here. Okay, well, there's a big slide and stuff. All right, cool. Glad I climbed down this ladder to find an area that I'll end up by using other means of shortcuts. I used a shortcut in the least shortcut way humanly possible. Somehow, I found a way. All right, but it looked like there was literally nowhere else I could go. Oh, okay, well, I guess there was this. I guess there was always that. Hey, are you a village elder? No, you're a weapons merchant, and I have nothing to sell to a person from the East. Cool. Discrimination! Alright. And I guess there's literally no point whatsoever in even trying to converse with literally anybody in this place until we can get this all sorted out. Well, get it all figured out somehow, eventually. Also keeping an ear out for any and all possible moonfish. Wonder if we'll ever actually be able to find that doctor's ship ever again. Part of me feels like it's unlikely, almost. Anybody in here an elder? Nope. Ain't nobody there an elder. All right, then, I'll just... Yeah, what do you gotta say about that? And that's just gonna bring me back to over where I was. I am not about to be tricked. I will not be fooled by this. You cannot contain me. Where are you keeping your elders? I want to talk to your wrinkly people. Where are you at? Are you wrinkly? No, you're just woman. Oh, go away, scram, don't bother me. All right, cool. Never see you ever again. Have fun doing a weird little fidget dance over there or whatever it is you were up to. This looks like it could be important. And there's a save point. You look like you have a huge beard. You're probably old. So you're from the east. You look tired. Would you like a room for the night? It'll be 160 gold. I don't know why you aren't hating us, but sure. We are in incredibly desperate need of revitalization and, an actual working item shop. You seem refreshed. Come in again anytime you need a rest. Well, at least you're not monsters. Hi, you mind explaining why everything sucks? So you're the ones from the east who people have been talking about. It's been like 2 minutes. So you're from the east. Your people bring disaster. Leave this village immediately. We literally can't. Wait a minute. Why does everyone keep talking about these men from the east and this Kwaitya stuff? I don't even know what a Kwaitya is. Kwaitya is our god. Why'd they think Fino was your god? Ugh. Generations ago, when the giant came to destroy us, Kwaitya appeared and saved our village. Ancient prophecies say that Kwaitya's messengers will come from the east and save us if our land is ever in danger. I understand. And since we came from the east, that's why everyone thinks Kwaitya sent us. But if Kwaitya's messengers are supposed to save you, why did you say that people from the east bring disaster? Because the last people we baselessly assumed were going to be our saviors betrayed us. Even now, the men from the east are destroying our land. They claim they come from a place called Valia. Vala! They're here too. When the people from Vala came, everyone thought that Kwaitya sent them. In retrospect, that was kind of really stupid of us. When the people from the game, everyone thought Kwaitya sent them. Even the king came to greet them. The people from Vala said they wanted moonstones. They took them to our sacred mountain where we keep glow rocks. So the Valans came to steal their moonstones. Great. And then the people from Vala attacked us with fire-breathing iron ships. They took control of Sacred Mountain. Everyone, even the king, fought, but many were killed and the forest was burned. The survivors were taken as slaves. All right, well, I suppose I appreciate the fact that after all that happened, you merely said, please leave, or you should get out of here, rather than, oh god, there's more of you, let's stab them to death. So I can appreciate the restraint. I apologize. You'll have to forgive me, at least mildly. I came from a very, very tiring journey. That's terrible. They're using your people to gather the moonstones so they can make weapons. So that's why everyone is so against the men from the east. Please, you need to trust us. We're different from the Valans, the men from the east. We fight against Vala so they can't hurt people. That's why we've come all this way. We need a very precious stone called a moon crystal. You can't expect him to trust us. You're wasting your time, boy. I can try, damn it. Please, I'm telling the truth. Please. Use your all-knowing eyebrows to see the sincerity in my face. If you fly north from this village, you'll see a small hut in the middle of the forest. That is where our king is hiding. Quite the king you have. The kings of our land have always passed down the sacred green stone from generation to generation. This may be the stone that you seek. Your eyes, they are pure. I believe that you are here to help us. Please save our people. Thank you. I will not betray you. Let's go. We've got a village to save. So, now that you said that, do you think you'd actually be, like, willing to sell us stuff? Because if you're willing to sell us some stuff, that'd really help me out in ways you don't understand. Because I kind of depleted my entire, like, item hoard in an attempt to not be the dead. What are these people up to? This song is for Kwaitya. When the Volans came, I played the song in the Welcome Festival. Now it has Kwaitya to come and drive off the Volans. The Elder said you defeated Vala. Is it true? Well, I did at one point, and I hope to do so again. I've always believed in Kwaitya. I believe someday Kwaitya will come and destroy Vala for us. Maybe you were sent here by Kwaitya. Do you think so? No idea, but I hear a moonfish. I guess I need to go even further up. Very well, game of ladders. I see a lot of ladders, but I think I've only seen one chutes this entire time. Moonfish, where are you? All right, somewhere around here. I will find you. You're not a moonfish, you're just some person. Okay, looking around, and I'm nuts. Seeing you. Ah, because you're down there! How dare you! How dare you try to mess with me in that way? Disco stud! Alright then, well, there's a treasure chest. That's pretty neat. That man appears to be about to take flight. You're not a bad man. The elder said so. I am Tika Tika. I was the first to see you coming. My eyes are sharper than the birds. I'm proud of my eyes. Ironically, I physically cannot see them. If I concentrate, I can see anything, no matter how far. Shall I show you? I mean, sure, why not? All right, here goes. Give me sight beyond sight. Ah, a golden man to the north. I see a golden man. In the northern sky, there is a golden man. It is the truth. Go and see for yourself. Okay, that's more than slightly weird, but if you say so, I guess. So as it turns out, if you sit around long enough, the entire game world just kind of has a massive solar eclipse. That's a little weird. All right, terribly sorry about that. I was briefly interrupted by something. It happens. And I received a Parantaseed. I don't know what that is. And now I have to have the rip-roaring wonderful time situation of figuring out what that is. Hello. Increases power by 3. Well, that sounds pretty fantastic. Actually, hang on. It'd be nice to know, actually, what everyone's power is. Do you think that's just attack? I honestly can't say that I know. Oh, wait, no, hang on. Power, 75. Okay, so 101, 75, 49, 121. Okay. So I suppose it would make the most sense to give it to somebody who's already powerful, but I've decided that I don't want to, so I'm not going to, and you can't stop me. Alrighty, ill-advised decisions have been properly made, and I can now move on and climb so many ladders. If you guys thought that there was going to be even less ladders, boy howdy, you were wrong. If you thought maybe this game didn't have quite enough ladders, then by Jove, this is your lucky day, because it is lad apocalypse up in this dang place, let me tell you. And I'm gonna have to go through a bunch more ladders to be able to get out of this place. I guess, at least, I understand. You make a village up in the trees, there's gonna be a bunch of ladders and stuff. It makes sense, I understand. It works. Doesn't make it any less, massively frustrating. I suppose I could also, at any given moment, just kind of talk to anybody else in the village that I wanted to now. I guess they'd probably be more friendly. But for some reason, I really don't feel the overwhelming desire to even bother. Also, this isn't the weapon shop. I've already lost my way. So that's pretty swell and great, as you could probably imagine. Alrighty, hang on just a second. And it must be the one that is way up over yonder, perhaps. That makes sense, I suppose. It's going to be my guess and assumption and hope and belief. Because I'd like to buy some new armor and stuff. Oh, hang on a second. Okay, I'm gonna have to go down there because I haven't been there before. There might be secret loots. All right, if you sell weapons, then you must sell items. Something you'd like to buy? Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. A great deal of things, in fact. More than anything, I very much would like to buy more Healy stuff. So, yeah, let's just buy a bunch of that. Okay, you know what? If absolutely nothing else, I did get a absolute absurd amount of money. Also, holy crap, restores 1000 HP for all allies? I've been dreaming of this day of items that incredibly useful. All right, yeah. Oh, wait, has a chance of reviving! Oh, thank you and good day, sir. I'm probably not gonna have any money for buying anything else, but you know what? I'm honestly okay with it. That stuff is really good. The Valens, they were looking for the sacred green stone. They said it shines even brighter than a moonstone. I've never seen a stone like that, but they took away everything in the shop anyway. The absolute scoundrels! The elder says I must help you, so even though I don't like it, I will sell to you. Good. The money is good anyway, so you're gonna get it. The hunting arc, great. We already ended up losing the thing we got. How lame. All right, definitely gonna prioritize getting myself a bunch more power. That's always a good idea. There we go. Especially when it comes to Aika, that girl needs to hit harder as much as possible. And golden armor, extremely heavy armor forged from Ixatakan gold. gold actually makes a outrageously terrible armor, but okay. Video game logic dictates that this is a good idea. And it's looking like, yep, looking like the best option for Vice too, so that's what we're gonna do. That will lower Aika's stats a wee bit, but the benefits on the other stuff make it more than worth it. So, yeah. And Fina sure could use it, but it's not too bad. Well, hang on. After I sell some of this stuff, maybe we'll be able to make that work, yay? Go, get rid of that. And just making sure that I didn't accidentally sell any of that stuff. Okay, cool. Shell that stuff. Get rid of the combat mail. Definitely don't need that no more. Get rid of that. Keep Fina's robe, because I feel like it. And there we go. Which means there's only one last thing we could possibly get. Oh, wow, it improves dodge and defense. Indeed it do. Indeed it do. I guess it's just a straight up legitimate improvement for Drachma, so why not? Dude's a tank. I'm okay with the idea of him also sometimes just not getting hit at all. And we'll get a fiber robe. Bashavodo for the Vina. The Vina? No, Fina. Vina is the name of the horse that lives on the property as me. For a long time, we did not fight wars. Weapons were only for hunting, or as defense from wild animals. But ever since the Valens arrived, I started making weapons to use against people. I'm sorry that you've had to do that, but I thank you that you did. Because, boy howdy, were those weapons better than what we were carrying for some reason. Don't you love it how in RPGs, no matter what, the next town you go to will have better equipment than the one before it, whether or not it actually makes sense for it to be better or not? I always found that interesting. Like, unless these guys have some super duper crazy secret amazing abilities to make weapons and stuff, it seems a little weird that, you know, this village in the trees from a previously very peaceful and unconflict, you know, seeking society would have weapons that came from, you know, better than a place where I was getting them prior. It's always so strange, that. Anyway, I found some cham. And I'm in the business of always using up them chams the second I got some. So, there you go. Cham. Ooh, there we go. Upgraded again. Mind if you tell me what it is exactly that it can transform into now, though? Morphs into a sharp cone and lunges at its enemies. Alright. Not 100% sure how that's expressively better than the blades, but there you go, I guess. What are you doing? Some sort of sport? Who are you? I am Vice, Mighty Pirate. What's it to you? Who are you? I just said I'm Vice, Mighty Pirate. Who are you? My father's not here. Congratulations, I am Vice, Mighty Pirate. These kids are rude. I don't like them. Can't believe I walked all the way down here for this. Well, I suppose I got the cham, so it was ultimately worth it, but still. I don't take kindly to rudeness. And they displayed a very large supply of it. I mean, yeah, I get it, kids and, you know, strangers, and you shouldn't talk to strangers and all that stuff, but still, they didn't have to be so rude about it. He's like, who are you? And they didn't even let me answer, and they just disco stun. Absolutely disco stun. All right, well, no reason to not just, to not have to deal with any of that stuff ever again. So we just gotta go to the north. Head to the north, and all answers will be given. I mean, obviously, he's not going to just give it. This is the way to the boat, but we can't leave until we get some more fuel and talk to the village elder to find out about the crystal. Excuse me? Okay. I mean, I already talked to the village elder about the crystal, so surely they're not asking me to go and do that again. From the east will come the one who can vanquish the great evil. That was the prophecy from Quaitya. Quaitya is a god from the east. Long, long ago, Quaitya saved our forest from a dangerous enemy. Whenever our forest is in danger, Quaitya always comes to our rescue. Seems to be taking an interesting amount of time to save you from this particular predicament, but far be it for me to start criticizing. Everybody's got their ways of life. You look for the sacred green stone just like the Valens. The Valens demanded that I tell them where the sacred green stone was. They beat me over and over. I thought I was going to die. Well, great. Now I can't even just, you know, haphazardly, you know, ignore you as just some random jerk, because apparently you were beaten to near death. Now I feel really bad that I said all of those things to you. What the hell is that? I'm not sure if that's a person or a flag. I think it's a flag. I think it's a flag going in the wind. I choose to believe that's what maybe a monkey? Some kind, oh, it's like a monkey thing. Oh, okay, there we go. The men of Ixataka are all warriors. We protect the forest, protect our king. We can strike down wild animals in a single blow. But we let our guard down. We thought Vala was not the enemy. We even held a festival to welcome them. Not the greatest idea. Suddenly, Vala captured the king, and the sky filled with ships that spat fire. We could do nothing. Very unfortunate, that. Wish we came here first. Then we could have at least warned you, you know? It's a good thing I randomly decided to see if I could climb that random stick. Otherwise, I never would have found whatever this is. A moonberry! Well, ain't that just the bees and knees? All right, well, I haven't actually bothered to check in a little bit. How many do I have? I've got 2. All right, well, I did the sensible and smart thing and gave Fina her next ability. So now I'm going to not do that and give it to Aika, because that's the one that I actually wanted with the ground exploding, because that sounds friggin' awesome. I am all about ground exploding. Plus, I don't even have to aim it like Alpha Storm. I'm totally down for not having to aim my attacks. I just have to use them and boom, instantaneous success. Well, at least we're able to go down slightly faster than we're able to go up. That's a nice change of pace. All right, so, well, the game said that I can't leave. So now I guess I'm just going to try and talk to everybody now, I guess. I've done so far. I guess somebody around these here parts might have fuel, perhaps? That'd be handy. No, there's still nobody over there. I know not why I keep trying to go in there expecting something different to happen. Nothing different ever happens. I am a fool. Just an out and out, complete and total, obvious fool. All right then, Village Elder, is this one of those situations where I'm supposed to talk to you twice? I'm in the neighborhood, so you must go see the king. He lives in a hut to the north. The hut is protected by a giant tree. Indeed, that's cool, everything. Do you have fuel? So you're from the east, you look tired. No, I'm not tired. No, I didn't. I definitely 100% hit down on the analog stick to say no. Oh, I would like everybody in attendance to make note of that fact. That should not have happened. Okay, so what exactly am I supposed to do then? I've talked to everybody. I know where it is I'm supposed to go. But I can't go there because I need fuel and nobody has anything to say about fuel. Yep, you're just singing your magic song about magic ways. That's good. Hope that all works out for you in the end. And I already talked to the guy with the all-seeing eyes. I know I don't have to talk to him again. We double-checked with the village elder. There's nothing more for us there. We're all healed up. Don't need to talk to the inn. I bought items and weapons, so both of those are things we don't have to worry about. Could it possibly be the angry lady that was inside this hut the entire time? My son. He was taken away by the Valens to work on Moonstone Mountain. Every night I have terrible dreams of my son crying and suffering on Moonstone Mountain. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Great. I get mad at these people for treating me poorly, and then they tell me about the unspeakable horrors that happened to all of them when, you know, the last time they trusted people that showed up. Now I feel bad for mistreating them slightly. I mean, I'm mistreating them slightly in the sense that I slightly was mean to them by just saying mildly disparaging things. Not that I only feel slightly bad about it. I actually feel very bad about it. Congratulations, game. You managed to find a way to make it all work. I need to never badmouth anybody ever, I guess. Oh, maybe this is the way to what we need to do. Another giant stick that I never bothered to climb. That didn't make sense. This is a very large stick. I don't know how Vice is able to climb this thing. I don't think I would have been able to do so. And not just because I have terrible, you know, upper body strength. It plays a very large factor in it, don't get me wrong, but, you know. Does this just lead to the giant slide? Possibly. Although, this looks like the only place that's left, and nobody is here, and I was hoping the guy or gal with the moonstones that would give me fuel would be in here. Looks quite good. I guess Ike was right about the fruit here. Sure seems to be plenty of it, that's for sure. And yet we choose to take none, because we're not bad people. That is how the blue rogues do. All right then, I guess I get to enjoy a slide. That's something at least. Whoa! Whoa, this seems absurdly dangerous. All right, well, that was fun. Oh, hello. Are you somebody who gives me fuel? This tavern was a good tavern. Meridia's dancing made everybody happy. My Lacroix kept everybody in good spirits. Then the Valents came, captured some, killed others, and stole our food and drink. Meridia won't dance anymore. The others won't laugh anymore. My tavern has nothing left. That is depressing as all hell. I understand not wanting to dance anymore. I'm Meridia, the dancer of this tavern. When I dance, I make everybody happy, but I cannot dance anymore. The Valents killed my father, and they killed many of my friends too. Yeah, that's a perfectly understandable reason to not want to dance. I'm not about to tell you to do so. Now, when I dance, it does not make people happy, so I dance no more. Jeezums! You guys got absolutely destroyed by these people. I mean, I always knew that they were messed up and evil, but holy crap. Yeah, let's just casually ruin everybody's lives because we can. They probably use the stage for religious ceremonies and celebrations or something. Should probably not mess with it. Okay. I'd feel bad about taking that, but that wasn't exactly the most useful of items. But at the same time, the fact that they went through the trouble to hide it so intricately makes me really feel like they didn't want someone to take that. Making me feel bad that I did. Like, I feel bad about literally any of the things that I've taken at this point. Like, this goes beyond your average, everyday, you know, RPG looting that, you know, you just do as a character. This is just kind of making me feel terrible. These people were ransacked in the worst possible of ways, and I'm taking even more of their stuff. Some liquid, almost like honey. It's a really sweet smell. It's filling the whole room. Cool, why did I come up here? Now that's a big vat of something. Whatever it is, it looks sticky. Wouldn't want to fall into there, that's for sure. All right. Why did I do this? I don't have the slightest idea why I did this. What is the point of going all the way up here? What was the point of coming to this tavern other than to get depressed? What is this game trying to get me to do? What do I need to do to get fuel? I'm on a quest for fuel, people. What am I supposed to do for this? I don't understand. I'm trying to do my best and save the peoples from all the stuffs, but I'm having a real hard time of it. All right, well, nice meeting you two. I'm sorry about all of the horrible things that have happened. Ooh, counter problem. I don't know how to go anywhere from here. That's an immediate issue. Okay. So that must mean somewhere that the way to get back to anything was where I was, I guess. Maybe that secret exit had more than a treasure chest and it actually had a path or something that I didn't notice. That'd be handy. Another slide, a ladder, a stick. Wow, oh wow, it actually says what it used to have. That is an interesting feature that I don't see in a lot of RPG treasure chests. Okay, okay. I don't... There's some offerings of fruit. I guess this picture is of that guy, Quaitya, that the Ixatakans keep talking about. Perhaps so. Was there perhaps a giant slide or some kind of pulley system or a bridge or a stick or a rope or something? Oh! Okay, that's a good sign. That looks like a good sign. Ah, okay, there we go. Also a moonfish, apparently. All right. I mean, not what I was looking for, but something I'm glad to find. All right. Completely separate slide. This has been a really fun diversion and all that, but, yeah. I still have absolutely no idea how to be able to leave this place. Vice won't let me without fuel, and nobody anywhere seems to be providing me with any. So what am I supposed to do here? I've become much more intricately familiar with this location than I ever originally prepared for. Can I just inexplicably leave now? That'd be convenient. No. I see. Okay. Then that means there's just something somewhere that I must have missed, I guess. Okay, I'll find it somehow, I guess. All right, I might be onto something due to the fact that I never talked to you. You look like you might have something. To judge from your appearance, I gather you came from over Ocean Way. Yeah, you don't look anything like the people who are normally in this town. What? Oh, hang on, what's up all this? In fact, yeah, all the kids here are that way. Okay, hold up. Didn't even know I could explore any of this, man. All right. Yo, do you have fuel? I'm desperate here. Hello, you don't seem to be from this town. Who are you? Okay, well, that's definitely a good sign, at least. Oh, very good sign. We're not. And actually, we had to cross the South Ocean to get here. My name's Vice. That's Ika, Fina, and Drachma. Wow, you were able to cross the South Ocean? That's impressive. My name is Hans. It's good to meet you. We're Blue Rogues under the command of Captain Sentime. Oh, wow, more Blue Rogues. We had to crash land here after a hurricane knocked us off course. Sentime. He's the Blue Rogue that takes in orphans and trains them. I also heard that he's a brilliant engineer. Yeah, he was. I mean, is. The Volans kidnapped him and are forcing him to build weapons for them. Oof. We're staying here and working on the ship until he returns. Whenever that might end up being. Oh, I hope he returns soon. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to save him. Hey, Hans, I was wondering if you could help us out, help out some fellow Blue Rogues. We burned all of our fuel crossing South Ocean. Do you think you could spare a few moonstones? Of course, we've got plenty to spare. Here, take these. Oh, thank God, you're a actual saint. Thanks, we owe you one. You really helped us out a lot. You're welcome. Well, I need to get back to work. Good luck. All right, well, we'll do our absolute best to, you know, maybe actually save your engineer there. As soon as I'm done, oh, hang on. And as soon as a Sacred Crystal 25. Okay, wow. Considering the dire straits that these people are also in, I really don't feel great about taking their stuff. I suppose if I really felt that bad, I wouldn't have bothered to look into them to begin with, but I guess I wasn't expecting something that robust. Like, my goodness, that was so much more than I was actually prepared for. All right, well, the good news is, and there is good news, is that I've explored this place so unbelievably thoroughly at this point that I feel pretty confident that anything that I can get, I have gotten. So I'm feeling pretty good about stuff, all things considered. And now we can finally leave. Yes, return to the ship, for the love of God. It's been a long time coming. It's weird. I spent so much time on the ship desperately trying to get off that I never once anticipated trying to get back in the ship and having it be so difficult. All right, well, I was told to head north, and I can't go any further up. North. Okay. Let's see how north we can go. Ah, there we go. There's a big old tree. Will we get hit by a random encounter? Oh, no, actually we won't. Okay. That's fine by me. I'm down for cutscenes. What do your eyes see and your nose smell? She looks like she's smelling something very unpleasant. Hey, what's that smell? It smells like something is burning. And that's never good when you're in an area with tons of plant life. Look on the horizon. The forest. Is it just on fire? Yeah, it sure is. Well, we sure are on track of the Valens. That is a very rudimentary flamethrower you've got there. They're basic, the chameleon. He's just flying around, setting fire to stuff with what's the equivalent of a lighter and a can of hairspray. What the hell? I can't even think of, like, the tiniest benefit you could gain from this. If you were chopping it all down for resources, that's one thing, but you're just setting everything on fire for no reason. Are you just that level nuts? Okay, yeah, I guess so. Ask a silly question, get a silly answer. And the silly answer is Doc Ock Freeze here. Witness the awesome power of my flame cannon. The thicker the forest, the more it burns. After I burn down the forest, I'll be able to find the lost city of Rixus, and the moon crystal will be mine. Okay, so at the very, 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 very tiny, insignificantly tiny bright side, he's not doing it just for the sake of burning things, and in fact does have a goal. Doesn't make it even slightly, 0.01% okay, but it beats my previous idea of just him burning stuff for the sake of it. Lord DeLoco, there's a ship approaching from the aft. It matches the description of those air pirates. Where? Vice is here? He's the kid that escaped from the Grand Fortress and defeated Belza. Perfect! Perfect! He's just in time to feel the heat from my flame cannon. I wonder how Vice likes his food. Medium. Or perhaps well done. I hope he doesn't die too fast. Boy howdy, am I going to enjoy cracking that dome. Alright, obviously gotta do something about this. The forest. This is horrible. What kind of twisted psycho would do this? Whoever it is, he'll have to deal with me. If we get hit by that blast of fire, we're done for. We'll have to dodge the flames and counterattack. I'm not good at boat fighting! But I guess it is what it is, and what it is combat time. Oh dear. Fear the power of the invincible chameleon! Chameleons don't breathe fire, jackass! Nothing you said make any sense. Alright, well, let's go for the whole shooting him thing. That seems like a pretty good idea. And then we'll guard on that turn just to shake things up. We apparently have advantage on the next one, so... Oh, marvelous. We barely did anything whatsoever. Oh, we're probably gonna die before we end up succeeding in this. What an unfortunate set of circumstances we found ourselves in. Awaiting orders. Alright, well, we're gonna shoot you again. It's not gonna do a whole lot. Okay, well that one actually did better that time at least. Not sure why we did over double the amount of damage the first attack did. Either way, evasive action! Well, that can't be good. It's very interesting that these boat battles are kind of like, I don't know, it's like a fight between, like when you're fighting, when two boats are fighting, it's like they have these tiny weapons that do little tiny chip damage, but they also have these super powerful attacks that basically end the fight almost immediately if you get them off. Damn you, Vice! You dare even scratch my precious chameleon? You will pay for your insolence! Lord DeLoco, we must repair the damage to the ship as soon as... Silence! It may be damaged, but a perfect machine will never break down. Then there's literally never been a perfect machine in the history of ever. Hee, just you watch. I'll make sure to give you a taste of each and every one of my cannons. All right. You do that, I guess. We're gonna focus. And there's no reason to try and not, get some extra damage in. I'd actually like to focus. We're probably gonna end up taking damage because of this, but just to be on the safe side so that we can actually probably use the harpoon cannon in the next turn. The next phase, as it were. I also do want to use my attacks, otherwise I might not soften them up enough to be able to actually just straight up kill them. Here's hoping things work out in the long run. Yes, 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 you and your sub-cannons, good for you, good for you. Don't mind me, just flying over yonder, gonna shoot you in the butt a little bit. Pa-pow, pa-pow. I guess the attack missed. We were never given any indication that it was going to. Very strange. Okay, how about this next attack? Will that actually hit? No. All right, cool. Glad I wasted my SP on doing that. That was a great idea. I'm really glad that I did that. Those are good times. I'm feeling good about it. Except it was a lie. I don't. Cool beans. Thanks for that. All right. Well, we should be able to do what we need to do now. Hey, it's time for the main event. You better watch out, Vice. Don't get too close or you'll get burnt. Uh-oh. All right, so obviously do what we can to not die from that. Unfortunately, Aika would be the best possible person to heal us, and she can't because her turn needs to be spent using the harpoon gun. Unfortunate. So we'll just do that instead, I guess. Focusing. All right, and then we heal ourselves up. Desperate need to do that. Do you think this attack will straight up kill me? Because I'm pretty sure the harpoon gun's not gonna kill it. I mean, I really would like to, and considering the animation, you really would think that it would. Oh no. I'm gonna have to do that like 2 more times before we actually have a chance of being able to defeat him. That's not good. He sure is focusing a lot. Not a big fan of what that's all about. All right, well, here's hoping we don't die. I've done literally all that I possibly can. That's not even the flame attack. Okay. That's confusing. Really seemed like that was the time to use it, and because you threatened me that you were going to, and then you didn't. Oh, now you're using it. Okay, I apparently timed things wrong, and yeah, I think we might be about to die. We might be one shot because of this. Oh, no, we weren't. Okay, that's not too bad. Wish I could have taken less damage, but we're okay. How do you like that, Vice? That's what you get for scratching my ship. I did a hell of a lot more than scratch it, and I'm about to do a hell of a lot more, too. Damn! I didn't think that flying piece of junk could do that much damage. Listen, boy, focus our cannon fire on the turn right before he attacks. It'll knock him off balance. His ship is relatively small. If you can knock him off balance, he might not be able to use that cannon. You say that, but okay. Then I'm gonna do that. Yeah. And then I'm also going to do that. And then we're going to focus. And then we're going to use evasive actions. Then we're going to hope beyond hope that we'll be able to use our harpoon gun again in the next phase. Because that should at least put him close-ish to death. Which is always good. I'd like to win one of these big, you know, boat battles on my first go of it, at least once. I don't really consider the tutorial fight, or that fight when we were trying to get through that gate, to be one of those things, you know? Sure don't feel that way, at least. Here we go. I'll just focus up. Get our ducks in a row, as it twere. Get shot up a bunch, because that's just our lot in life. Ouch. Then evasive action, because this is probably going to hurt a lot. Alright, well that definitely was going to hurt a lot. Glad I decided to guard on that turn, my goodness. And once again, Aika cannot use her vastly superior healing abilities. Unfortunate. Then we'll just do that. Use the harpoon cannon. Then, I guess... I'm not sure. I guess... shoot. I guess. And then definitely guard. I don't know how I managed to not notice that the thing was red the first time, but at least I did this time. Oh boy. I mean, ideally, you would just straight up die from this harpoon we're about to launch through your ship, but I know that it won't happen, and that's really unfortunate. I mean, I feel like this constitutes attacking him before he attacks us, you know? And I'm about to even take an extra pot shot at him. I feel like if he was going to be put off balance, that should have done it. I really feel like I've done all that I possibly can in this particular instance. And yet, somehow I feel like it's still going to be a complete and total clear shot at us. Yeah, that sure does look to be the case. It's not like I could use the harpoon cannon at any other time. It's either use it during the dedicated time slot, or just don't use it at all. Oh dear. Here comes the flamethrower! I mean, you're gonna try. But I mean, we survived a direct shot before, and now I'm actually guarding, so, yeah. Chances of that were always pretty slim, let's be real, my dude. Alright, so now we've got all this going for us. Pretty nice. We're gonna heal ourselves, obviously. And whether it's a good idea or not, I don't have the slightest, but we're gonna go all cannons blazing. Maybe the combined effort that we're about to do will be enough to kill it. I don't think it will, but I want to try. Either way, no matter what, full healing ourselves, always a very good use of my time. Let there be no doubt to that Type D torpedo. All right, the good news is it's gonna take a little while before those can actually hit us. The bad news is, once they do, uh-oh, spaghettios. All right, that did even less damage. What does the damage? I don't understand. All right, well, at least their attack missed entirely. That's always a good thing. Just gonna go boom, boom, shaboom, and yeah, a big pile of absolutely nothing. Cool. I don't understand why attacks just do less damage sometimes than other times. I'm never going to understand it. All right, well, I've decided to do that. Then heal. I mean, I'd like to, use our harpoon gun again, but I feel like our ordinary cannons are enough to take care of business. So, while handy dandy and all that good stuff, it's not necessary. It's just awaiting orders. They're not even defending themselves. Just shoot them with the pew-pew cannons and end their stupid lives. I mean, come on. That did the least amount of damage so far out of all of the shots we've shot up to this point, and I do not know why. I am so confused. I will never be able to escape the confusion that I feel at this exact moment in time. All right, well, at least we shrugged off all the damage up to this point. That's good, at least. That's also another really good reason why we should have done that. All right. Yeah, all right, cool. And then we did the exact same. I don't think I have enough SP for it. Oh, no, I actually totally do. All right, well, hell. Might as well finish the fight like total badasses. Won't see me complaining. Guard and guard. We just have to survive a single attack and we'll just straight up end their lives. Fine by me. Next time, come up with a less goofy looking design for a flamethrower. It's really actually just a lighter and a spray bottle. That is really aggravating to me for some reason. It's like, look at me, I am a genius inventor. Builds a really big thing that somebody would like accidentally set themselves on fire with during a, at the back of a high school. Like, come on. My weapon's cooler. I don't think that's going to help stop the forest fires, if I'm being honest. If I'm being completely legit with you, I feel like that's not going to help much. I mean, I guess he would have caused more fires otherwise, so look at it from that perspective, it's not as horrifying. What? Impossible, my flame cannon, how? Those are some straight up Hanna-Barbera cartoon sound effects going on there. It can't be. There's no way they could defeat me. This must be a dream. A dream, I tell you. Dead. Sir, get a hold of yourself. We must retreat. Head back to the Moonstone Mountain. Their ship was exploding. Why are they able to get away? All right, we got them on the run. They're probably searching for the moon crystal too. We've got to hurry. All this because I wanted to talk to a king. My goodness. Definitely got more than I was ever prepared to be bargained for, let me tell you. I thought the king got captured. How is he at his hideout? So, you're the people that have come from the eastern skies. The high priest informed me of your arrival. They are surprisingly capable when it comes to getting information around. They also told me that you drove off the fire-breathing ship that was destroying our land. I thank you on behalf of my people, the forests, and Quatia. It was nothing, really. We were just doing what we thought was the right thing to do. We're good people! I was driven from my land and forced to live in this hut. I'm sorry, but I'm not in the position to compensate you for your bravery. However, I will do anything that is within my power as a king to reward you. Is there anything I can do for you? Well, I suppose you could at least point us in the direction of where that moon crystal is. Actually, Your Majesty, we did have something to ask of you. We're looking for the green moon crystal. Here's the whole skivvy. The green moon crystal? Perhaps you speak of the legendary sacred green stone. The men from Vala came looking for the same thing, but I don't know where it is. Then you're of no use to us! Although I am still glad that we were able to help. However, if the stone did exist, it would probably be located in the lost city of Rixus. Lost city? Rixus. I believe that was the name of the capital of Ixataka in the old world. You are correct. And it is said that the buildings, even the streets, were made of pure gold. Well, now she's incredibly hype. Gold! Let's go. Let's find Rixus right now. She got all up in his business. I didn't even realize. That's so cute. Calm down, Aika. You're embarrassing me. So, do you know where Rixus is located? Well, I did literally not but moments ago say that it was the Lost City, so you take a wild guess. I'm afraid not. It's been hidden for generations. Or people call it the City of Mists. It may not even exist anymore. One of my high priests knows a great deal about the old world. His name is Ispa, or Isapa. If anyone would know, it would be him. I see. Would it be all right for us to meet Isapa? Isapa's not here. The Valens took him to the sacred mountain, and the mountain is a mine that contains what you call moonstones. So the Valens kidnapped one of your high priests, and he's being held prisoner in Moonstone Mountain. Vice, what should we do? Well, obviously, let's break into the Moonstone mines and save all of the people that have been kidnapped. That's my immediate plan. Let's break into the Moonstone mines. We can try to save Ispa, and literally all of those other people that are kidnapped. It appears to be our only option. It would either that or just fly around aimlessly hoping to find it ourselves. It appears to be our only option. Breaking into a Valen stronghold isn't going to be easy. We've done it before. You're willing to risk your lives to save Isapa? And the other people? I heard a lot of people got kidnapped. Our sacred mountain is south of the Horoteka village. Be careful. Leave it to us. Onward to Moonstone Mountain. Also, apparently, there is a jam? There we go. Thank you. Very much appreciated. Might as well talk to everybody here. The Valens have made Moonstone Mountain into their headquarters. Moonstone Mountain is south of Horoteka. If you plan on going, be careful. I'll be about as careful as I always am, which is to say, marginally. Our kingdom has been destroyed. Even the king is forced to live in conditions not fit for beasts. And as old as I am, I can do nothing. You're doing your best. Maybe it would be best to ask the high priest Isapa about Rixus and the sacred green stone. But they've been taken to the Moonstone Mountain, which I've taken over. I've been at a loss over what to do myself. Then it's up to us. Is it weird that I'm getting a bizarre amount of enjoyment out of the squeaky boards as I walk over them? I don't know why, but I really like that sound. All right. I tried to do this noise, like I was gonna say, back to where we came from, but my lips were too dry and it didn't work. All right, so south of whatchamacallit lands. That is definitely an idea. Are you perhaps specifically what this place was called? Well, there's that. I mean, there's that boat. I would just like to know for certain if this is the name of the place, because I don't remember, and now I have to fight monsters just to find out if I'm even going in the slightest right way, direction. I'm flustered, and now we're being attacked by macaques. Or Vardicus. I almost rolled an R for the first time in my life. I didn't quite. It didn't really get there, but I almost did it. I felt it. Great, now they're calling allies. Oh, but it didn't work. Sucks to be you. Now you're dead. And that's just how we do. Critical hit. Take that. It's a big cone. What you gonna do about it? I mean, seriously, what can you do when attacked by a giant cone? Honestly. Or if you're backhanded by the gigantic mechanical arm of a very old man, a septuagenarian. That's just my best guess as to the age range that we're working with for this guy. I suppose I mean, your hair can go white at an incredibly early age. I feel like he can't be any younger than his very late 50s. That's my initial guess. All right. Now, go down a bit, and go over here, and yes, Hortica. That is the name of the place that we once went. Good to know. Now, we were told to go south of that place, so we're going to go south. To the Moonstone Mountain. And obviously, we're going to be besieged by a great deal of monsters that are going to try and rip our faces off. Of course, there was the tiny chance of being able to get over there before that happened, but it didn't happen anyway, so I guess I have nothing to talk about, so let's just move on. And instead, find ourselves a big pile of birds. Man, I want to use the Lambda Burst. All right, well, there's enough monsters here, so maybe a few of them will survive, and we'll be able to actually use it on the next move. Oh, yeah, no, we'll definitely get a chance. Well, not that I don't appreciate the initiative. I just wish I was able to better take advantage of the situation, as it were. Oh, well. Could have gone better, could have gone worse. Let's try and use that Lambda Burst. That sounds really awesome, and I want to see it.
Fire consume my enemies! Lambda Burst!
Well, that was every bit as awesome as I'd hoped it would be.
That was easy.
Fire consume my enemies indeed, Aika. God damn, that was cool. And a level up too. Thank you very much. Okay then. Now, I don't know much about things in general, but this certainly looks like a mountain that was turned into a headquarters for a bunch of evil dudes. Ah. All right then. We're going what I can only assume to be the stealthy route of going slowly up from the bottom. Can't climb any of the vines. Fair enough. Oh, and there are some bad guys right there. All right. Luckily, they don't seem to have noticed me in any shape, way, or form. That's really lucky for us. Alrighty then. I'm thinking I'm gonna take myself a little bit of a break before we jump head first into this whole situation. Seems to me like it's going to be a bit of an issue, but hey, we've got the power. We can make the earth explode. So I'm feeling pretty good about our chances. Hopefully you guys had yourselves a fantabulously wonderful time. And in the next part, we're gonna save all those people they kidnapped. My God, these people are like cartoonishly evil. Makes beating them up extra fun, I'm not gonna lie. As great as, you know, layered and multidimensional villains are, sometimes it really does feel good to just be able to beat up somebody who's completely and totally unambiguously messed up evil. I really enjoy that. See you then.